letting you know.
Doink.
Wow. Take over. Wow.
Booter.
Take over. I can't. I'm speechless. I'm just going to sit here now.
I can't believe you told us that.
I'm speechless. I can't believe she actually did that to me.
Welcome to the club, Lisa.
This big window just popped up in it.
Hang on, I think I got my voice on the other end. All right, that's better. All right, hang on a second here.
Hey, that storm we're supposed to get here, they even got signs on the highway telling us that, you know, they got like the slow down, you know, accident ahead type signs.
Yeah.
Missing children, Amber Alert signs. Yeah, even the signs are talking about this damn storm. I think it's a ploy with the grocery stores to sell more groceries and toilet paper, if you ask me.
Would you like me to have on my phone
Hey,
to
Frankie.
show you the front yard under the streetlights?
All right, let me do a quick little rundown here. Unless of course Lisa wants to doink it again. But come on, that was funny. And then I'm gonna go on a rant. So if you don't want to hear foul language from Mikey D, turn your volume down. T have a beautiful Sandy's Passions is in first tonight. Who beat out T have a beautiful Shalisa Shell, and she's crying about it. Just saying. No, seriously, you go up and says, "Oh man, I'm the," you know what I mean? She put the little, what do you call those things? Emojis.
Right.
Is that what they call?
Yes, sir.
P. Julie is joining us tonight. It's Friday. Why wouldn't he be here, right? Stalker Steve obviously is in here with us. Ronnie Brown. Did I just miss Jay Watt? There you are. I thought you wrote something way back there, Jay Watt. What's going on? SKS Hugo, what's going on? Nice to see you. The chat historian, Gear Grind 19, is with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And Digger 57, what's going on, brother? Frankie, good to see you. Waiting on the snow? And did I miss anybody? Oh, Stevie B, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hello, Guns Girl. All right, so I have a little issue going on. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm not happy. Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. I'm not happy. Ohio explained to me last week. Not much, Stevie B, not much. It was explained to me, was it last week, Ohio, or the week before?
Before you throw me under the bus, what the hell are you talking about?
You got me in twice. I just sent you another invite.
What'd I tell you about, bro?
About the booting people out.
Oh, okay, well.
So,
yeah.
I'm kind of pissed off. What?
I don't know. I don't know if we should even talk about that right now, because the more people know, the more it might happen.
I'm not going to tell them how. I just want to put out an all points bulletin, right? to the person that did it or keeps doing it, I invite people in my chat because I like them. If I didn't fucking like them, they wouldn't be on my chat. Ohio and I have been doing that since day one. If we didn't like somebody, we didn't invite them. It's just the way life is. So, whoever you are that thinks you're fucking funny and you want to come in here and hack my whatever and boot people off my chat, I have a better idea. Okay. Why don't you email me? My email address is mdelucia67@gmail.com. All right. Why don't you email me? And then maybe I'll pass out my phone number to you. And you can call me and explain to me exactly why you're such a goddamn coward. Because I've had it up to here with cowards. I mean, like, I have no patience for them. I have no anything for a coward. I just don't. I don't.
Did it happen? Did it happen again or something? Or?
Yeah, it happened twice now already, and I just now we can't get back in. Tommy, K-Bar user, has been kicked out of my chat twice. I just sent him another link. Now he's having a hard time getting back on here. Okay, so I'm really not fucking happy. So just do me a favor. I'll say it again because I know that you're a window licker and you probably still have your helmet on. So let me say it slowly for you. mdelucia67@gmail.com and email me. Okay? Email me and let me know why you're such a fucking coward that you're throwing people off of my chat. Okay? I'm fucking tired of it.
I'm gonna go try to send Tom a link via Facebook, see if that works.
Thank you. Because I just sent him two through because I can send him invites regular way, like I send yours.
Right.
So, I mean, because I've been on YouTube with Tom forever. So. Anywho, that's my fucking rant. If you have a problem with Mikey D, take it out with Mikey D. Do not take it out on the people that are on our chat. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. That's like people that thumbs down your videos and don't have the balls to comment why they thumbs it down.
Yeah, because they're a bunch of fucking... It's just...
Mike, if you will let Tom know, I sent him an invite via Facebook.
Okay, why's my phone off? I will. I'll text him right now on that thing. I'll tell him. Who else did it happen to? Did it happen to?
Oh man, it's happened to so many people.
It just happened to us last week. Who did it happen to last week?
Was it Ron Brown?
Was it Ronnie Brown last week or the week before?
No.
Because I wasn't on Friday night last week. I was on Saturday night because Stevie didn't have one, right? Or was it vice versa?
I think that was the week before.
No, last week I fell asleep. I was fast asleep.
But there is a way people can do that because I've seen it happen on big chat. Like Rosie, I've seen it happen on Rosie chat.
Yeah,
Somebody
well,
popped on, kicked the person off, and then popped off.
well, let me tell you something. I am not a happy fucking camper.
Mike, go into your hangout, go in your green room to hangout. Change the settings to link only. Change the link only.
Lick butthole only? What was that you said?
What?
I couldn't make out what he was saying.
Hang on.
Yeah, link only.
In where?
In the butthole.
The green room. The little box on your email.
Oh, my email? All right.
You know, it's got the little box, and people can where you add people and.
Yeah, give me a minute because I can't do fucking two things at once. They kicked Rosie off her own chat before. I kicked me off my own chat. I'd like to see it happen. Because here's what people don't know. All right. You know when you don't know somebody and you don't expect it out of that person? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me say it this way. Okay. So, and I've never said it. So it's not like, I mean, I never put my cards on the table until I know, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's the best way to do it.
I'll tell you what, let's pretend we're playing Chicago and you can see my first 3 cards out of 7. All right. So we'll do it that way. All right. You guys understand the analogy? That means I'm going to give you a little bit. All right. Mikey D may not be computer savvy, but guess what? Mikey D knows hackers and very smart, intelligent, fucking computer people. And they tell me that I can find out anything I want. So I'll tell you what, boot somebody off my fucking chat again. You don't have to email me because I'm going to come and knock on your fucking door. How's that sound?
By the way, you don't have to be a hacker. There's ways. There's ways.
No, but I can get the address and everything right where from the IP of everybody that's in this chat and watching it.
Yep.
And watching it. And I never knew none of this until I got a tap on the shoulder one day. And a person I've known for a little while said to me, I watched your chat the other night, da-da-da-da. Who are you talking to when you're saying, blah, blah, blah. So I explained to him that there's a live chat going on and, I'm saying hello to people that come in, come out, whatever, if they make a comment or what have you, and yada, yada, yada. And so he said, oh. So we get into talking and I hadn't seen him in, anyways. I said, how'd you know I had a chat on YouTube? He said, I Googled you. So he said, and so anyway, I said, so we were talking, shooting the shit, and he says, blah, blah, blah. So then he was telling me about all the things that can happen. Yes, I can. I can get your gun's address so I can drop her blue moon off. Yeah. Listen. Listen to me closely. I'm going to give you an address. You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3. Go fuck your fist. Okay. You don't want me to have your address. Prepping. Fucker. Fucking wise ass, isn't it? You can tell he's from fucking Philly.
Fucking epic.
But anywho, that's what I was told. So
I like how he slides it right in there too. So Mikey.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Clip it to me. Email me. Go ahead. Please do. What's going on, Zach? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, it's just... Maybe I should just have I should have him form a YouTube account and invite him on.
That would be fun just to do that research and just to know people.
Knowing him will come on with a fucking black hood over his head.
And there's ways you can find out pretty close who does your like thumbs downs and stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's a video out there by a certain person showing you how to do it to get within the state. And I'm sure it can be narrowed down more.
So now here's my problem. So now my problem is that Tom got kicked off the first time. I invited him back. I invited Tom back, and he was able to get the link. Now I invited him the old way, and then Steve did it Facebook way. Now he can't come back. So I'm pretty pissed off. You know, I don't understand why people have to be the way they are. It just pisses me off. G-Trap is in the house. Remember, I'm from Philly, Mikey, not New Jersey. Philly. It's the same fucking cesspool. What difference does it make? Are you kidding me right now? Like that matters. Jersey, Philly, it's the same.
Mike, what you got to realize, though,
What, buddy?
is people don't just get that link from nowhere. It comes from somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody sends it.
Nobody that you think might.
Nobody can send it. Put it to you this way: the only person that can send it, right, is people I invited are the only ones that can send it. You understand what I'm saying here?
Well, the thing I don't get is if they're doing that, why aren't they? I mean, they can easily type in your internal chat. I mean, why don't they go so far to do that? Fuck with you. Oh, that give up who they are.
You know. Now Tom's thinking it's Google fucking him again because Tom's been fucked with Google for fucking years.
That was mainly he found out because of his name.
But I'm kind of pissed off, to be honest with you.
And prepping is repeating what Ohio said. You got to send it from the green room.
Who's repeating that? Prepping?
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows. He's been around.
Right.
So
There he is.
It booted me clear off of Google.
Wow.
I had to go back to the original screen and sign into everything, YouTube and all. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I think I do. So I'll explain later. It's not Google fucking with you, I don't think.
Oh, I know what you mean.
you know what? I had to do that other day. I had to sign out of everything and come back in. And I would, I was in a private hangout and I had to do that. So there's no booting anybody out of a private hangout.
They had a hard-on for me. Years ago, I was on a chat, and I went off about the political problem in the United States. And I got thrown out of that chat, and I wasn't allowed to go back into a prepper chat or anything like that for, must be 4 years.
Wow.
And then finally they were messing with my channel real bad in the meantime. I called Google and started screaming at them. And the whole thing turned out to be because my name used to be K-Bar User. It was in a gray area of a copyright infringement. And once I changed my channel name just to plain Tom Ritter, everything straightened out except for tonight.
You know, if they would have sent you an email and told you that from the get-go years ago,
Right.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, if you would have told me that when I first signed up or whatever, it would have been no problem. I would have just changed the name, no big deal.
Well,
I could even, like, how this all got started is they sent me a paper in the mail that they wanted me to sign up for some kind of Google AdSense, as I had $1,200 sitting in an AdSense account from my YouTube videos. So I went through the hoops, the loops, and everything else they wanted me to jump through. Nothing happened. I got a hold of them. They said, "Oh, we made a mistake on that paper. It's not $1,200. It's $12." I looked at them and said, "Really? Seriously? For $12, it wasn't worth my time doing this." And then they came back a couple months later, and that's when they changed everything that you couldn't monetize unless you had, 4,000 hours of view time and all this other happy shit.
Yeah.
And they knocked me off monetizing, and now they tell me I can reapply to have my videos monetized. I sent them back a letter telling them to eat shit.
That's epic. I don't know why you keep wrong.
All right,
Yeah,
stack boxing, so it'll be good. We're here.
It's
Mr.
like
Craig.
that, Mikey went off on Google and YouTube a little bit. How many times did you get booted that night?
Right on, Craig Dweller. Go Patriots. I got booted twice or three times from Google. But there again, you make fun of it, and then they get pissy at you,
Oh, I know.
which doesn't make sense to me.
Trust me, I know about that shit.
Where am I echoing?
No, it's Tom.
Huh?
What I do now?
No, you just got a little echo, Tom.
I know. I have to turn my volume up so hard that it echoes like a madman.
We'll
Need
figure.
some earbuds.
Yeah, I need earbuds.
Well,
Craig, I hope everything's well. I hope your holidays went well and everything. You got ice out there yet? Because I don't have any. Well, I got like 3 inches of ice. I don't want to go on it.
I seen a guy out ice fishing the other morning, and it was open water 2 days before that. And tonight, when I got home from work, a snowmobile was going across the lake.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Lake or a swamp?
My lake.
Hope it'd be a swamp.
I seen somebody 30 miles, 20 miles from where I work. And it wasn't safe ice. Yes, 2 days ago. And 2 days ago? Today's Friday. Yeah, Wednesday went by. Because it was in Maine Wednesday and Friday. So, yeah, Wednesday I went by. It wasn't good ice. And then today I went by. This guy's drilling holes like a sumbitch. Yeah, I know it's echoing, Guns. Go. We're going to work on it. Hey, Trapper Jay, how are you? You got 3 or 4 inches of ice around here? That's good. That's more than what I got, brother. I'm going to wait where it's going to be like 7 degrees on Monday. We're going to get an Arctic blast, and it's going to be like, freaking 4 degrees or 5 degrees or some bullshit. And then I'll probably wind up going out next weekend.
Hey, Mike, I'm going to pop out, and like I said, I'll come back in if I can.
All right, bud.
Catch you later, Ohio. Hell, I thought I got booted again.
Oh, he's gonna have PTSD.
I got Google PTSD.
Stevie, I'll be right back.
So what's the subject for tonight, guys?
Oh, looks like it's just you and me.
Uh-oh. Now I'm in trouble.
Man,
Mess around
this
with
sucks.
stuff.
I have a feeling. I hope Steve's camera didn't go kaput again. I really need to fix that. I need to turn the chat on, see if he types anything. Looks like everyone wants to talk about the snow. It's happening, whether it's happening to you or happening to someone else, but the snow's coming down.
Well, our governor here declared a state of emergency 3:00 this afternoon. And from what we understood this afternoon, we were supposed to get like feet of snow, a couple, and ice and whatever. And now they're saying 8 to 12 and some ice possible.
I don't miss being on diet.
A state of emergency.
I was on dialysis for 14 years, and I was one of the few that was allowed out on the roads during a state of emergency. And, they would actually prioritize my road. There would be a list at the dialysis clinic. You write your name and address on there, and during certain snowstorms, they would prioritize your road.
So do you need a kidney transplant, or?
Yeah, I got a kidney transplant.
Oh, good for you. God
Only
bless.
thing I don't like about it is it made me fat.
Yeah. Now we just got to come up with an excuse for why I'm fat. We'll be all right.
Yeah. First 40 years of my life, I craved salty foods, and now all I crave is sugar. The moment I woke up off that table, night and day, everything I don't crave, it's weird.
I don't know. God forbid I should have to live without sugar. I got a sweet tooth bigger than a rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. It's like spending money you don't have when we overeat sugar. P. NASCARs, how you doing?
I got diabetes on top of all of that, so it's.
And most people with diabetes end up on dialysis.
Yep. Actually, I've managed my diabetes through my diet now for 20-some years. And it's just lately now that my back wet and my legs won't work that. Oh, hey, Ronnie.
That's scary. Hey, Ron, glad you could join us.
Thank you there, Miss Jill.
How the heck are you?
I'm about middle, fair to middle.
Right on. So you right about here?
Yep.
Yeah.
About level, middle.
That'll work.
Good to be here. Thank you. Happy 2019, man.
Hell yeah. It's going to be a good year.
I agree.
Man, I hope Steve and Mike come back. Then again, this is different.
Yeah, I would imagine. Of course, the figure is one of the few chats I get into that everybody leaves and I was just hanging.
Yeah.
Well, before Mike, oh, there's Steve.
Ta-da!
Hello.
Christ.
Speaking of Google messing with you.
Blame it on Google. You guys just got to admit you're dinglings.
Not a dingling. I didn't touch a thing. I thought Mikey clicked on me or something. No, I had to restart my computer.
Maybe it's the weather messing with the internet services. I don't know.
I don't know. My camera's been doing that lately. Something on Google and something on my computer are not jiving, and they start fighting each other, and I get blinked off.
Steve, you've been blanked off for a long time, buddy. Your computer.
Right? You said you weren't going to tell.
You know, what can you do? Us
Right.
Pennsylvanians. Yeah, Mike was talking about safe ice before he everybody left all of a sudden. We had a guy out here. I mean, just, you go riding around. Some lakes are like that white. Some lakes are just that slate gray you shouldn't be out on.
Yeah.
And we had a guy out here that they had to send a dive team to get him out of the bottom of the lake because he decided to fish in the open water out in the middle. So he literally walked out where he could toss his fishing pole out into the open water and fell through the ice first cast.
Oh, Jesus. What an idiot.
That's the first thing I thought about. If the guy's becoming a fish bait, well, then that was basically his own choosing, because that's pretty freaking stupid.
Yeah. They had Coast Guard and stuff had to rescue a bunch of people on the Great Lakes where they were out there either too early or too late, and the ice was breaking off and they were going out to sea. And they actually brought up, should these people be charged or should the state cover it as usual?
They charge hikers.
Yeah, no kidding.
They charge hikers on Mount Hood if they have to go rescue you.
That's right.
For your stupidity. I think they do it in the whites too. Is Craig Dweller still there?
I haven't seen him type anything since I said good evening.
He might know if they charge in the whites.
It all depends on if they had enough warning, information, blah, 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 blah. If they couldn't have had a clue and they can prove it, then they can't be charged, right?
Right. Well, that situation on the Great Lakes, they had the signs up. The ice wasn't safe and the breakup was starting to go on, and enter at your own risk and blah blah blah. And they did it and had to spend a shit ton of money to rescue them.
Now, I know up in New York, I've seen signs that when you go to walk on the lake, ice is not safe, blah 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 blah. And I've never seen one in Pennsylvania yet.
Huh.
No. Need some kind of dumbass attack insurance.
Maybe they figure people are smarter up there.
Oh, they were wrong.
Hey, Ron Brown, what's happening?
Well, 2019. Thank you there, Steve. Good to see you, Mike, also.
What's happening?
I had to leave my attitude at the back door. I had to shut everything off so I won't hinder any feed. It's good to be here, man. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, Ron.
Hello, Gunpowder Beauty. How are you tonight?
Mike, you having enough candy now?
No, Mike was done with his rants tonight, I guess. So,
You didn't get started yet.
Oh no, I was ranting while you were not here.
Oh, geez. Thanks.
It was all about you. You probably don't want to hear it anyhow.
That's all right. Probably heard it all before.
Right.
Swamp Donkey, what's up?
Holy smokes. You must have come out of the woods for a minute.
You're freezing, Gunpowder. Gunpowder, I have a solution for that.
Oh, but
What?
don't say that yet, Gunpowder Beauty. Don't say that yet. You have not. Give it two more days, 2.5 days. You'll experience your first freezing. Trust me. It's about 2.5 days.
Gunpowder, if it ain't zero, it ain't cold.
Yeah,
2.5 days.
we don't say freezing here until it gets down to 0.
Right about here.
Yeah.
In a couple more days, you'll be freezing. It's a good time to stay indoors and masturbate.
Well, you're just full of
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Wow, I should have made this thing fucking rated R.
Oh, I'm sorry, we lied.
It's written in a book. That's not R-rated.
Right.
She's officially hibernating.
Oh, it's way too early for that.
Set of batteries and we're good to go. for my heat and socks.
Right.
Sound
It's
familiar?
gonna get cold.
I don't think it'll last long because they're talking about rain Sunday.
Yeah, they're saying the temperature is supposed to go back up and then dip again next weekend.
Yeah, because the Patriots game, originally they said it was going to be like fucking 5 degrees out in Kansas City, is now going to be like 22 at the start of the game.
Hey, Mike, when you're dressed in them skimpy little uniforms they wear, 22 might as well be 5.
Right.
Especially the Saints. They're used to that New Orleans weather.
Yeah, but who cares about the Saints when they listen to New Orleans? What are they playing indoors? Pansy asses.
Well, they're all pansy asses. That's why they make big money.
Gunpowder.
Hey, didn't the Saints have the power go out like a few years ago? Was it in their? Was it that, Steve, when the power went out about 2 years ago?
You talking about the big giant hurricane that flooded the city?
No, when they were playing, I guess they were playing a Super Bowl, was they? And the power went out after they restored it after 15 minutes.
You know, I don't remember, but that does sound familiar.
It was the year after something. They went to the Super Bowl and the power went out while they were playing.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I haven't watched organized football in 40 years.
Tell you the truth, I'm not a huge fan of watching myself.
Well, back when I was a kid, they played football and they actually played football. And then, like, towards the end of the 70s, early 80s, people started to make big bucks to not get hurt.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, well, that's commercialized. See you later.
You know, I bet you they could pull a bunch of the old school football players out of retirement, slap a team together, give them a 2 plays, and they could whoop half these teams on the field right now. If they could play old school ball.
Yeah, but they could play old school ball.
Yep.
But that would be offensive to these knee-bending assholes.
Shit. I bet you put Dick Buckus on the line on the defense, probably pretty much by himself.
Yeah. Yeah, they were good old days. Same thing with baseball, though. I don't watch baseball for the same reason. You guys go out there and they're so padded, it looks like they're going off to war or something. You know, might as well just put an armored vest on them and let them run.
Yeah, but it's against the rules to hit each other. I understand some of the rules, you know, about using your head, spearing and stuff, but man, are they over enforcing it?
Hey,
they're pussifying the game of football.
Right.
Damn.
I figure if I'm standing on first base and some guy's running at me, he wants to do me harm. So if I smack him upside the head, it's self-defense.
Yeah, you won't do it next time.
There you go. He'll put the base back. Feeling it.
Right on there, Frankie. You're going to be over 3 feet of snow to be impressive around here, right?
Well, see, this is what I don't get. I was telling Shalisa while you guys were off, they declare a state of emergency here at 3 o'clock this afternoon. I got news for them. They're talking like 8 to 12 inches. That's like a nuisance. If it's going to hit 18, well, then think about it. If it's going to hit 24, then declare a state of emergency.
Right. Can you imagine, like, you know what? I would love to see, like, Louisiana or fucking Florida or Georgia or the Carolinas with, like, 15, 16, 18 inches of snow.
Dude, I lived in New Orleans. We got 1 inch of snow, and it shut down the entire city.
Yeah, that's what I told you. That's because Southerners know what the hell they're doing.
Oh, hell no. It took me like 2 hours to make a 15-minute drive after work that night. I ended up pushing people with my Bronco. It was fun.
I can't drive my car in the snow. It's too light. Way too light.
My brother-in-law got down in San Antonio. He got a 1/2 inch of snow one time, and nobody could move. Literally, nobody could move. 1/2 inch of snow.
That's because most people never seen it down there. I mean, it's like I just laugh, you know, and it's just. But like T.I. was telling me one time that he goes, it's not the fact that it's snowing, it's the fact that what happens is that it'll snow, it'll melt, then it'll freeze again, and now it's all ice. And they don't have the equipment down there to, you know, they don't have, you know, they don't have all the sanders that we do up here.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they don't have a means of getting rid of it.
Yeah, they don't even have a means of making the road safe down there.
But now I think it's kind of cool is they treat the road before the storm. Wonder what fucking chemicals they're using there.
Right.
But
it's a calcium salt brine.
Is it?
Yep. A friend of mine runs he's an assistant supervisor for the state in my county here. We got talking about it. It's a calcium salt brine, and they hope that the calcium will stop the ice from forming, you know, once it melts the snow or whatever originally hits it. And all it actually does is it melts the snow, creates an ice slick underneath whatever snow's on top of it.
Yeah.
That's all it really does.
Oh, it makes it. I'd rather drive in snow than I would slush.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd rather drive in, and I have. The only thing I didn't like about driving in the snow was the whiteout. That wasn't fun at all. That was probably the most scared I've ever been in my life.
Dude, yeah.
But I'd rather drive in 5 feet of snow than drive in the rain.
I don't know.
You know.
Gunpowder, that's only about 3/4 of the way there.
Well, it's up from where she is. Leave her alone.
Well, true that.
You know. Don't be picking on Gunpowder Beauty.
Oh, I'm not picking. I'm just wondering why she's not stopping by on the way through. Say, hey.
Why would you want to stop to see you?
I don't know. It's just what you say on YouTube.
Oh.
You know, the
Anybody
sad part
shows
of
up
this
like
is,
crap.
the sad part of this is I don't have an external chat here. So I'm sitting here watching Steve go over there going, Gunpowder.
Right? Thinking he's like some sick bastard.
That's what it looks like from my end. See? I'm waiting for a white van to pull up and dum-dums to fall out.
Oh, it's a red van. Excuse me.
Yeah, they stopped by Steve's for candy. Right? Right,
okay.
Preppin'? Hey, you see that guy in the white van? He's got some candy for you.
I was waiting when he first subbed to me, and I was like, a stalker Steve. I was waiting to see videos of a white van. I would have lost it.
Actually, the Real Cobra Burnout did a shout out video for me, and he had a red van that said free candy on the side of it in the background. It was awesome. He made it sound pretty creepy. Who is Stalker Steve?
Yeah, really. I think I've seen that video, actually.
You want to haul him up here, smell his rag.
I see that. Everybody's doing the Michigan ride.
Yeah, right.
I have a whole tray of cupcakes there, Gunpowder. Oh, I'm tired. Hello,
you've had-
Fawn. Did you really just write that?
What?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye. You're in a timeout. Can't believe you actually just freaking wrote that. Wow. Fawn, I'm really upset that you wrote that. Gee, that's just like a kick right down the nuts. I don't care about the other Kelsey brother.
Frank, be careful. That's a slippery slope.
Speaking of cold weather, Mike.
Yep.
Last night, actually, I don't want to quote you the temperature because you guys would laugh at the Floridian for quoting you how cold it was here. But I can handle cold weather. But it got so cold here that I actually just broke out my sleeping bag, left my apartment, and slept outside last night, man, just for the hell of it.
Test it out.
Yeah. And it was, one of the best sleeps you can get due to the fresh air and everything, because I love doing that. But waking up, man, everybody saw me sleeping on the pool deck,
I got snow on my coat.
Most of these people don't get up till about 2 or 3 in the afternoon on a warm day. But where I was sleeping on the pool deck at 6 a.m., man, it was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time, Bedded down in the cold weather with a sleeping bag, got great sleep.
So how cold was it?
It wasn't any higher than 42.
That's not bad.
Man,
that was the coldest it's been all week, I think. Last night was the coldest it's been all week, but it was very comforting, man. Like you said, I did it on purpose because I've been sort of cold weather training this past week. And for bug out stuff, I've just been sleeping outdoors the best I can and eating outdoors.
that's epic.
Sounds like a European friggin' police car.
Somebody's cuckoo has gone nuts.
The past month I've been trying to minimalize, on consumptions and stuff like that.
All right, we gotta do something with that. Huh.
Ron, do you have the outside tab open?
Negative. I closed all my back doors when I came in.
Gotcha.
But the past month I've been trying to minimalize on, just on the eating and that type of thing. And so I went ahead and did the test on the sleep out. So everything's working well.
Very cool. Got to test your deer.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got a brand new tent in the box. I haven't even got out and set up yet. That's beautiful.
Sacrilege.
Julie says Steve needs help with setting up his tent.
Ba-doop-ba.
Well, he is Dr. Steve,
Mitch Max, what's going on?
Charlie, what's happening?
T-shirts.
And
Get
after
your
the
T-shirts.
funky sound effects there, everybody kind of blurred it out. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Steve, how do I get?
Steve, how does Mike get a cigarette lit?
Run
No,
two
how do I get off the
clicks.
emojis, Stevie?
Click on the little black keyboard that's right beside them.
I don't see a little black keyboard right beside him.
When you open emojis, it shows a little black keyboard where the black emoji used to be.
I see the black emoji. I don't see the keyboard though.
It's
To the
right
left.
underneath all the little yellow faces and stuff.
Nope.
You got to scroll down then, Mike. You should see the little keyboard. It says hide chat, and then there's some funky little arrow that looks like a tipped over TP.
Yeah.
That's the keyboard to click on. That's okay. It took me about a week of having emojis before I figured that out.
So now, are you like the father of emoji?
No, not me. That would be Miss Shalisa, is the mother of emojis.
Guns Girl, I'm flipping off your buddy there, P2E, okay?
I used to get so jealous how people could do the emojis. I had to learn.
I used to do them by hand on Yahoo.
Well, sometimes you still can. There's little codes, you know.
Yep.
Oh, I
used to know them all, but now I haven't.
I had them all wrote down, the whole list of ones you could do on Yahoo, the little cowboys and all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure you did.
Gunpowder, put a stove in it. It won't be cold at all.
Man, Oshevitz, the ball busting tonight. Gear's got the outside chat busting my balls. Tom's killing me in here.
Tom has the inside chat now?
All right. I'm back.
Welcome back, Ohio.
But I just have to address something real quick.
Go ahead.
I just became friends with a nice young lady on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
She's single?
No, she's not. But she's in the side chat, and I gotta say, I really like the hair. She did a little changeover, and, you know, I think it suits her well. I just wanted to say that she looks good, you know, and she's married and all, and I'm married and all, but I just want to throw that out there. Ladies like to, you know.
Just a nice gentlemanly compliment.
Right. I think it fits her very well, and she looks very nice.
Yeah, I said that once about a pair of underwear. I got slapped. They fit you very well. You look very nice. Back. Then the girl got mad at me because my wife hit me.
That's a good way to get attacked by two at a time.
Yeah. A regular threesome beat up. You know, so everybody went quiet and started listening to a scanner.
No, I'm reading back from everything I missed.
I can turn it down, but I have to have it on before I can still hear it.
Yeah, you kidding me? I miss Yahoo. Yahoo chats, Yahoo cribbage we had a blast.
Yahoo nudity.
Well, there's no nudity on Yahoo.
Oh hell, there wasn't.
No, that's when you had to go down and buy the. That's before the internal cameras were on computers.
Well,
and you had to buy the external cam.
There was nudity. As soon as they put cameras on computers and stuff, there was nudity all over Yahoo.
You know what I liked about those guys? Tom was talking about the reset with YouTube or / Google a few hours, about an hour ago, whatever, Tom. But with Hooyah, I got to give them respect because the security, when I had to do a password reset, I mean, they really investigated it, you know? It took them a couple of days. Like you had to write up a service request ticket and all that, you know? And they really investigated it and made sure it was secure before they got back to you on it and all that, man, you know?
You know what? I tell everybody Everybody's worried about internet security and everything, and I never worry about internet security. I put my phone number out there. I put my address out there. I put pictures of my ass in there. I never worry about it.
Hello,
Steve
peanuts,
is the only one that
guys.
contacted me. But I never worry about internet security. I've never had a problem. I've never been hacked, knock on wood. I've never had my account used for anything, knock on wood.
The best internet security has always been a good deadbolt on the bedroom door so your mom doesn't walk in on you.
Right.
Damn straight.
I'm still trying to figure out who the hell you saw on Facebook.
I know.
I'm scrolling back and I don't see anybody new in here.
Why are you being so jealous? Why are you up in my business?
I ain't in your business.
Well, hey, Mike, has anybody tracked McAfee lately? Does anybody know where John McAfee is?
He just ran for president, didn't he?
No, that was Waldo. Oh, wait a minute. Waldo
Yeah,
just got out of presidency.
McAfee was the libertarian candidate.
Yeah. No. No, what's his name? Is he the one that ran with Weld?
Who, McAfee?
Yeah.
I don't know. I lost
Good night, Flan.
I think I read it.
He had a thing out a couple of years ago where he was, after he left Belize or whatever, he was somewhere out in the Midwest or Nebraska or somewhere. But he had a thing, where's John McAfee, tracking John McAfee. But I know he's up there a year.
No, Steve,
I've
you're
had the
not
same
gay.
thing
You're
with
a
Waldo.
lesbian. Jesus, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Stevie?
Thank God you're talking to Steve. That's usually my question.
Well,
All right,
Fawn
Todd, I'll
said
do that.
she had to go because she has gay ears and was very sensitive, and the echo was hurting her ears. I must be gay too because it's kind of hurting my ears.
Telling you, wave van in the future. Hang on now. Everybody talk at once.
No, I think the echo.
What?
You're the only one that doesn't have the echo, Tom.
Did you get any echo out of that?
No.
A little bit at the very end.
Okay, well, then it can't be my volume because I had mine all the way off during that scenario of.
No, when you talk, it's fine. What happens is we hear our own echo through your speakers.
Right.
Oh. I have no way of controlling that I know of.
Earbuds.
You're hung up on earbuds tonight, aren't you?
That's the only solution.
Make sure you get them in hot pink.
Yeah, baby.
Or
hot pink G-string for your face.
Sorry, there's no pink on this chat.
Or I have
do
a pair of.
Oh yeah, right.
I have a pair of Ear Pro, electronic Ear Pro that you can plug in. So
Well, what are you
2
gonna
in
do with
1. I can listen to chats with it, and I can go shooting and protect my ears.
Dun, 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 dun.
Multifunctional gear.
it? Guns go. There's nothing wrong with pink as long as it's in the middle.
What were you talking about? What, pink in the middle?
Pink.
Pink.
So, like, yeah. So if you have, like, you go black, pink, black, that's fine. Like on a bathing suit, pink and black, best
Oh,
colors.
okay. You're talking bathing suits.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking poolside.
Good night, you. Enjoy plowing, brother. Be safe.
Night, brother.
Pink tacos. Are you out of Peachy? What is wrong with you? Get your head out of the gutter. You think what do you think? I'm a pig?
Hey,
Jesus.
If we take our head out of the gutter, some truck is going to run over it.
Ah,
Might as well just
fucking.
leave it there.
What am I going to make up with Pink? I retired from Pink. Oh, that Pink. Oh, it's pink, black, pink. All right. Gunpowder. If you have pink, black, pink, I'm in trouble.
Oh, great. Now I'm craving peanuts.
I have no idea why it.
Miss
I need to
Shalish,
buy you. I need to buy you a bag when I come over. Leave you a bag.
Get in one of them burlap bags, multifunctional.
there you go.
Has anybody bought a bag of like pistachios lately?
No.
Man, you got to like take out a second mortgage on your home just to afford to buy a bag of that shit.
Does it look like I can eat nuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I've seen your type at the bars.
Like my fucking wife. What do you want for dinner? About like, I don't know, macaroni, American chop, something. I come home, there's a fucking steak an inch and a half thick sitting on my plate. Yeah, there you go.
Throw that bitch in the blender and
oh shit.
Voila.
I had friends of mine visit me from California. They drove their RV all the way out here. They actually came out to visit me, not just because I haven't seen me in a while, but they got a really good deal on dentures. I think it was Missouri or something like that. They were making their rounds. They came to see me, and my neighbor insisted on buying ribeye steaks and having a cookout. Just
Well, every person I see won't give me my uppers until they pull all the funds down on the bottom. And then now to do that, they want like $4,200 just to pull them.
Hell, just go pick a good bar fight and get it done.
I already did that, Steve. Where do you think they are?
Well, you need one more good one.
Between that and the fucking 5-inch maple.
I don't know, Mike. Looks like you could take a 5-inch maple.
Oh yeah. Fuck!
Sorry
Damn near
about that.
knocked
I
me
just
out.
couldn't pass it up.
I didn't fall down though.
No, that's a good thing.
What was this? 5-inch maple? What'd you do? Hit a tree or something?
No, I was cutting a tree down.
Did it twist on you?
I was cutting down a 5-inch maple a couple of years ago. The problem was that it was bent over and catapulted.
Yeah.
And so I'm using I got my chainsaw. It's got an 18-inch blade on it. And then, of course, then the motor. So how far away, right? Am I? And then, so it was hanging on by a toothpick. So I took the tip of the saw and I went, ding.
And it flipped back and hit you.
That thing came back at me so fast. It was lightning.
That same
lightning
thing,
fast.
dude. Same thing happened to my mom.
And if I shave my mustache, you'd see it better. But I took 5 stitches on the outside right here, and then 4 on the inside.
Yeah, my mom. Same thing happened to her. My mom and stepdad used to own some land in southern Ohio, and one of the ladies that like helped watch over the land down there, we had a gate and a long driveway that went back to a cabin. She called and said that a tree had fell during the storm over across the gate and the driveway, and it was out into the road. So the road crew came by and chopped the tree from like what was in the road, and then just dragged that over into the ditch, so it wasn't blocking the road. So we were going to go down to finish, taking care of the tree and fixing the gate. And my mom and stepdad went down. They were a couple hours before me. I got there. There was nobody there, but there was chainsaws laying there. And the tree was laying across the gate, and it was cut, and it was teeter-tottering. There was tools everywhere, and I'm like, that's not like them. It's not like my stepdad to leave his tools just laying around. And you hardly get a cell signal. And when I did get a signal, I called, and he was like, we are at Chillicothe Hospital. Get over here now. You know where Chillicothe is. So she had to go to Chillicothe Hospital, and it did the same thing. It flew back and hit her in the face, but it shattered her jaw, and I mean, she had to have complete reconstructive surgery on her whole face. She was in the hospital for a long time. She was in a coma for a while.
Wow.
It's not. It fucking hurts, dude.
Yeah, this tree, when the wind, or I don't know if it was wind or lightning or whatever, when it hit, it fell, and when it fell, it twisted. And once they cut it from the stump, like you said, where there's a little bit hanging over, as soon as they cut it like that, that whole tree swung around, because she was standing what she thought was out of the way. Because my stepdad was like, this is, he thought he was going to, get hit. But it went the other way, and she thought she was in the safe zone, and they came all the way around and smacked her right in the face, man. He said it probably knocked her like 15, 20 feet back.
Hey, Wolverine, I saw a thing. I used to be a fan of a show called I Survived.
Yeah.
This guy went out to cut a tree on his property, and Mama was at the house, so say he was 1,000 yards out. And he cabled off the tree, and he went to cutting it, and the cable snapped, and it lodged it snapped into his throat and pinned him to the tree. And the story is he survived, but Mama heard him, and the dog was barking, and she found him at the tree pinned, because he had so much tinsel with the cable and all that. What held him to the tree, and that's what actually kept him from bleeding out, was the tensile strength of the cable. It stuck him to the tree, man.
Wow.
But it's good to hear that Mom made it through. Am I right or wrong, Ohio? She did it all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good to hear, man, because that snappage and work like that, Mike, it can get dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
The funny thing about it was that my brothers were like, and my brother-in-law, they were probably, I don't know, 100, not even 100 feet away on my brother's lot, and they thought I had my foot on it, so that's why they didn't stop me from doing it. And then all of a sudden they realized I didn't, and by then they were.
I mean, if you would have had your foot on it, it probably would have. I mean, it still would have
kicked off my leg,
yeah.
But still,
it probably would have broke your knee.
But so the thing hits me in the face. I got the chainsaw still going, and the only thing I remember I had enough sense to do is to put the chainsaw far enough away from my body where I was going to cut my leg off. And as soon as the thing hit me in the face, I just went, oh. And I held the chainsaw, and I remember just letting it go. And I was on Queer Street, and I didn't go down though. My kid brother's like, I cannot believe you didn't go down. He goes, you were just, you had 1 foot way out in front of you, 1 foot way out behind you, and you just would not go down. And I go, hey.
It's all that practice from the old days.
It's all exactly. It's all the practice of being hit in the face. Friggin'.
It's the Mike.
How many times did I ever go down? I don't go down.
Enter
well,
Rocky.
Let's go. Don't get upset. I will, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Punch you. What?
I'm not saying a thing.
Well, I tell you, don't ever rent something from Home Depot called a pole cat. It's a tow-behind bucket truck. It's a tow-behind bucket. It's got 4 outriggers on it. It's called a pole cat. It's a tow-behind from Home Depot. Don't rent one because It's not one to use for cutting down trees. It's no stabilized to it or nothing. I've got somebody at my front door, guys. I got to get away.
All
All
right.
right, take care.
Yeah,
Oh,
Going around.
it's probably a maintenance call. Mike, I'll be back at you in just a second.
I would have been fine as long as that tree wasn't on top of it. You know.
How many? I would have been fine stories of everybody has though.
I didn't even look. I didn't know there was I didn't know there was catapulted over. I mean, I knew it was catapulted over, but I didn't know that the tree was on top of it, putting tension on it.
Well,
I mean, shit. I've cut trees probably, I don't know, 8 feet around before, and never had an issue. I cut a 5-inch fucking tree and fucking damn near fucking wiped myself out.
yeah, stupid accidents happen that you just there's no explaining them. They just did.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. I've seen cars where they're totaled, mangled in pieces, laying upside down in the ditch.
Yeah.
And you pull up to the scene, and there's a guy sitting in the ditch line, and he's sitting there with a little scratch above his eye, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you pull up, and there's like
a
the
fender
fender is scraped a little bit, and there's somebody laying in the car, freaking dead. You know.
Yep.
It's all on how it hits and everything. Like, I mean, you might not be in a bad accident. It might only be 30 miles an hour, but if you hit something and your head hits the crossbar or the steering wheel a certain way or the windshield, boom, that's it, man.
Yeah, my brother-in-law got rear-ended at a four-way. The lady came through the other side of the four-way, just clipped the rear end. Didn't even knock the bumper off the car. The airbag went off, hit him in the face, messed him up so bad he was in the hospital for 4 days. And that was just a clip. I mean, it was just like a scrape on the bumper. That was it.
Yep.
Yeah, I have no.
It's just weird that
I got rear-ended at 40 at a stop sign. So.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they got mad because I wouldn't go in the ambulance.
At
Like
a
now-
78 Diplomat one time, a guy hit us doing like 35. I literally bounced my late wife out of the seat, and she wound up, I don't know how the hell she did it, to be honest with you, but she wound up with her 2 hands on the back seat, bent over the front, and I turned around and looked, and I'm staring at her butt, and I was like, what the hell are you doing? I didn't even realize we got hit. She looked at me and said, I think you better get out of the car. Got out of the car and, walked back. It's like, yeah, you hit me. Commas could be. And about 10 minutes later, I was laying on the hood. I couldn't tell you what happened. I had a severe concussion. I couldn't tell you what I hit or anything else to this day. All I know is I didn't even realize we got hit. Commas could be. Walked out around the car, looked the car over. That was the end of it. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I didn't have any bruises on me. Nothing. I mean, it wasn't like I bashed my face off the steering wheel. Anything like that. And I was talking to one of the residents at the hospital, and he said to me, well, probably it was the whiplash from snapping your neck back that caused some kind of adrenaline-induced something or another, he called it. And basically what happens, your adrenaline goes up so high your body doesn't even know it got hurt, and you function for a few minutes afterwards, and then you go out. Like it? That kind of sounds like it. That was bad, man. I was 6 days in bed. I couldn't move. Well, it really sucked. You can't sleep for the first 24 hours or something like that.
Right.
And I had just woke up. I was like maybe an hour out of bed in the car. I had just woke up, so it was like the longest 23 freaking hours in America. Couldn't eat, couldn't drink, couldn't sleep. And all the other good stuff you can't do anyway, so.
Yeah, the worst thing about getting rear-ended and stuff is that big old bang out of nowhere. Scares the living crap out of you.
Fucking burnt my finger because I had a cigarette going, you know. Fucking, my hand went into the fucking dash, and I'm like, oh, you bitch. I got out, and I'm in a truck. I got out, and I look at him. The kid goes, I ran into you. I goes, no shit. I go, you didn't see the stopped vehicle in front of you?
Well, now with the joint hanging out of his face, come on.
Fucking idiot.
I'll tell you, the worst accident I was ever in. I fell off of an 8-foot high porch. I was at work. I leaned up against the rail. We were having a smoke break. The railing let loose. I went backwards off an 8-foot high porch, head first into a wall. I got up out of the ditch that was there, and I went looking for the guy who hit me. I was going to kill somebody. A buddy of mine calmed me down. He said, Tom, nobody hit you. You fell off the porch. Okay. Paramedics show up. They put me on the gurney. Now, I had a lump on my head. That's it. They put me on the gurney. I said to the guys, hey, listen, this isn't stable. I'm going over. Don't worry about it. Shut up. Strap me in. They turn around to go get an accident report. Boom. Face first into the parking lot.
Nice.
Scratches all over the place. My shirt got ruined. That did more damage falling over in that gurney than I did falling off the porch. So I get down to the hospital. Oh, yeah, you got a severe concussion, you know, the typical procedure. I go to see my family doctor 3 days later. My family doctor's looking at me. He said, Tom, so what? He said, were you born with rocks in your head? I looked at him. I said, well, some would say that, yeah. I said, why? He said, the back of your head is full of rock. And we sat there for 20 minutes picking the rock that was in my head that the hospital never cleaned out.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And he said to me, where'd you get the scratches all over your face? I said, because the ambulance company tipped me over in the gurney. And he started to look over my face, and some of the scratches actually had like minute glass and stuff that was in the parking lot. Still in the cuts. So we had to flush them. The concussion didn't bother me. I got more hurt between them picking rocks out of my head, because literally I had to shave the back of my head to find the rocks. An hour and a half, we were picking pebbles. The whole back of my head it looks like a moon crater back there. It's all pockmarked from where the rocks got stuck.
Nice.
I watched him fucking a buddy of mine got in a bike accident. And I watched them take a fucking brush and dig out the fucking tar out of his fucking arm.
Yeah.
They were going like this, and you could hear the shit hitting the fucking pan. It was just going ding, ding, ding. And I was like, wow. He's like, get out of here, Mike. I'm like, all right.
Gonna puke over here.
Yeah, he had road pizza. He had fucking road rash from the top of his shoulder right down to his fucking ankle on one side.
Yeah, it's not hard to do.
Well, I told him he's a dumbass. That's what you get for driving 80 miles, going on an 80-mile run with fucking tank top and a fucking pair of shorts. You deserve it. Jackass.
Lucky you only got that at tank top and a pair of shorts.
Because he slid. He didn't roll. He didn't fucking. He just slid. You know.
Yeah, usually that's the worst.
Yeah. You want to tuck and roll? I slid, but I was on grass. You know.
I say it's probably why you didn't get hurt, because you were all on grass.
Yeah. Well, I came up. This is a different accident with him, but with me. But I came up. We're on an off ramp. We're doing about fucking 50 or whatever. And it was a decent shot off ramp, you know. And we were both laying down pretty good on him. And then I was on the outside. I don't know. I saw him, And I thought he was coming up. I don't know what I thought. Anyway, I came up way too quick. And I wound up losing it. And I hit the little curb thingy there, and I went sailing. The guy behind me thought I was dead. I was dead. Come on. He goes, look, you look like the Incredible Hulk. You're all green. I was fucking greener than fucking green as grass.
There's a guy, when I was a kid, across the road, a guy by the name of Nick. First bike he ever bought was a 1200 Harley, complete saddlebags, the whole 9 yards. I went down, I said to him, Nick, did you ever ride a bike before? I'm like, no, my first time. I looked at him, I said, you should have bought something really smaller to learn on. This bike had to weigh, I don't know, probably 600-800 pounds at least. So he gets on the bike, pops the clutch, boom, the wheel starts doing this, and he, poof, over the bank, down through the barbed wire fence. He's all messed up, right? I said to him, so what happened? He said, well, I don't know how to drive a standard. Look, I said, do you really want to drive a bike or do you want to live longer? He's like, why? I said, because what happened? Here he popped the clutch with the throttle wide open, and why the bike didn't come up, I don't know. It was brand new. It wasn't like it was underpowered or anything. But he popped the clutch with the throttle wide open, and he just lost it from get-go. But boy, was that boy messed up. He's laying there in a field bleeding, literally, like his nose, his mouth, one eye, his ear. One arm's like at the elbow here, bent going that direction. And his leg is swollen up, and he's looking at me. He's like, can you give me a cigarette? I said, I'm not sure what hole to put it in. And I wasn't even kidding. He went through the barbed wire. I mean, it was bad. And he was sitting on a stump smoking a cigarette when the ambulance showed up.
Wow.
It was crazy. All you heard, beep, bang. Like, cool.
You see those all over YouTube.
I work with a kid that he drives a Toyota, whatever. The thing's about the size of this fucking table I'm sitting at, right? He's never driven a pickup truck. He's never driven anything bigger than that fucking Toyota. He's never driven a standard. Hey, modern day mountaineer, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And guess what he wants to do? He wants to drive a tractor trailer. I said, good luck.
Not so much the gear jam, it's the air brakes. Oh, they're going to be fun.
Gunther, you have your house set for two?
We never had a manual shift when I was growing up. My mom always had an automatic car. My dad's truck was automatic. But my first job was like I had to drive, and it was a work truck. And my first day on the job, the guy gave me keys. I was 17 years old or whatever. He gave me some keys that said truck number like 4 or whatever is yours. It was like a 76 Ford, like 100 Ranger. 3 on the tree. So I learned how to drive a stick real quick.
Yeah, I was working
Those
at a
suck.
garage.
I have a hard time driving on a tree.
I can drive a standard. I was working at a garage one time, and the guy said, "Go move my van." And I got in. It looked like an automatic to me, So I was like, "Oh, maybe it's a hydromatic." So I put the clutch in, started the truck up, put it in gear, popped the clutch, bang! Left the transmission in the parking lot.
Right?
Oh man, that cost me 3 weeks' pay to put that stupid thing back in. I said to him, well, I put it in gear. He said, it's a standard. You can't put it in gear. It's like there's nothing on the column telling you where, It's a standard. If you don't see, what is it, neutral drive and all that. He said, of course it's not an automatic. Like, well, you have a good point, but man, I'm telling you, big ass maxi, man, it was just head in the park a lot. That was funny. Then after that, I had a boss that had a 64 Ford pickup. I'm not sure if it was a 100 or whatever it was. It was a 64. I remember that. And it took him 4 days to teach me how to drive one of them. I just could not get the hang of where them gears should be.
On the floor is fine. I cannot stand it on the column. I hate it.
Yeah. Well, then the next truck I had to do was they had a box truck that this was a heating and air conditioning company, so I had to deliver parts and stuff. So they had a box truck, and it was a 5-speed. It was like a Ford F-250 dually with the big box on the back of it.
Yep.
So, but when you get those work trucks like that, it's cheaper when you can get a manual transmission and stuff. It's always cheaper. At least modern day Mountaineers. It's hard to find a standard these days unless you want a Japanese car. Yeah, it is. I mean, if you want a truck or something, it's hard to find a standard. I mean, you get your sports cars, your Mustangs, and stuff like that, 5-speeds and 6-speed Camaros and stuff.
But there for a while in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, you couldn't buy an automatic.
Yeah.
Here, anyway.
No, I mean, you can buy pickups like that, but when I was growing up, everybody had a standard pretty much.
Yeah. I had a Toyota was a standard.
I mean, unless you have one of the old muscle cars, or you were building a muscle car or something, but most everybody I knew, and even the guys that had like the 68 Camaros and that, they're all standard. And
if they weren't standard, they turned them into standards because they had. I know a lot of guys that had it like on the floor, but it still had a stick on the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They cut a hole in it and put a manual transmission in it.
Oh yeah.
With like a Hurst. Everybody used to have a Hurst shifter in them damn things.
Yep. And if you didn't have a Hurst, you had a fake Hurst.
Yep.
With the key handle.
And then my buddy had a fucking goat, and he puts a fucking racing clutch in the fucking thing, right? And he goes, "Go ahead, take it for a spin." Doesn't even tell me fucking puts the racing clutch in the fucking thing, right? First of all, just to push it down, it was like a pain in the nutsack. And the thing caught, I swear to God, the thing caught a quarter inch off the fucking floor. And I went, whoa! I thought, when I let that thing come back, I thought that clutch was going to put my kneecap, like, through the dashboard. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
No, they're fun. I don't mind driving one. I like driving my little. I mean, it's funny. I won't get a bigger vehicle with a standard, but I mean, unless it's a big truck. But I'm not gonna go out and buy a fucking a pickup or something that's standard. You know what I mean?
Well, I'd say I had that standard. I had that little Toyota pickup, and it was standard 4-wheel drive. And that thing, I love driving it. That was the funnest vehicle I think I've ever had.
Yep.
My wife had one of those Mitsubishi Eclipse, man. I used to.
My first standard was a '78 Pinto.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
First standard I drove was a '67 Belvedere.
K5 Blazers were nice, Frankie.
My stepdad, he has a old Jeep. Is it a Comanche? The pickup truck, the Jeep Comanches. Is that the pickup? And it's
J5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
I
the
think
fake,
that's
got the fake wood paneling on the side of it.
yeah, yeah, like the one on the commercial.
Somebody in my family had one of those Wagoneers. It was like a. That's basically the start of the Jeep Cherokee, I think.
Yeah, you remember the? Did you see the commercial yet? The kid's coming back from Taco Bell or whatever, and he sees the yellow light, and then it goes and he presses on the gas, and he didn't want his Mexican food all over the floor.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
He's driving the panel truck. He's driving the Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee with the paneling on it.
I remember one of the worst things I ever drove. My father had I'm going to say it was a 63 Willys.
Ooh, now that's a real vehicle.
Yeah.
It was, I don't even remember what you call it, but it was the long, like, station wagon type. It had a double clutch every gear. It was a 3-speed, had a split transmission in it. And you had to get out of that stupid truck and wind the hubs in, not lock them. It had a little tool. You had to get out and go like this and wind the hubs in the 4-wheel drive.
Huh.
Talk about a pain in the ass. Especially going uphill, because you'd be trying to go uphill, you had a double clutch.
Sometimes when I'm sitting in traffic, I don't really like it, but other than that, all right.
Okay, do I hear somebody snoring?
Do you hear what?
I swear to God, I hear somebody snoring.
I'm innocent. Not me.
Well, considering we're all awake talking to each other, how the fuck can that be?
I have no idea. Not me.
Tom's pointing at somebody.
I think it's somebody.
I think at that point in time, I should ought to say goodnight, guys. That's like the sleep alarm clock.
Hey, Gray Man Outdoors, he said it sounds like it. He heard it too. Yeah, I was checking everybody. It's like everybody's talking. What's up?
No, thanks for the break, Mike. I had a service call, man, and the lady was 81 years old, locked herself out.
Could you help me, Sonny?
And she's cool, man. Her name's Veronica, but they call her Ronnie.
Yeah.
She came and knocked, right, when I told you I was leaving for a second. I know that she smokes cigarettes, that is, and I told her, I said, hell, come on in and have a cigarette. Just let me grab a jacket. She sat down. I fired up her a cigarette because I know she smokes. And it was cool, man. She sat down for a second. She was watching you guys, and she had a puff, and I walked her up to the 4th floor and let her in, and her cat was sitting there, and I said, hey, what's the cat's name? I forgot. She goes, oh, that's Kitty. I said, yeah, but what's his name? She goes, no, it's Kitty. And check it out. She goes, I was really stoned when I named it. I was like, whoa, man. 81 years old. She named her cat Kitty when she was stoned, man.
Nice.
So,
let me see. Cats live an average 15 or 16 years if they got an easy life. That means not too long ago she was stoned.
yeah.
She was probably in her 70s. That's sweet.
That's what I
thought, brother.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for having me around, Mike. I appreciate it. I didn't mean to have to dip. I am going to go to bed off.
All right, man. Hey, Regulator 308, what's going on?
It was good to see you back.
Hey, Regulator, what's happening? I returned your email finally, just to let you know.
What did he email you about a month or 2 or 3 ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
about a week ago. About a week ago.
I know how you were.
Yeah, he said he might, if he can find him, he might have a mag from the gun I just built.
Well, nice.
Yeah.
Good night, Frankie. Stay warm. Enjoy the snow, kid.
Oh,
I
dear.
thought he was froze up. He's
What?
moving.
Who?
I thought Tom was froze up. He's moving. Oh, hi. I thought
Hey,
he was.
dear Dryden, you said you liked them Rangers until they went to the bubble in 92 or 93. Have you seen the new ones the 2019s that they just released? The Ford Ranger's back.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet looking truck, but I'm not a big Ford fan. But well, I had a Ranger and
I was. I'm a poor guy.
Oh man, I had a Ranger and the shackles rusted out on it and everything. I mean, it was fucking only 4 years old and the damn thing rusted out and the frame was rusted through.
Remember back in the day, that's how they used to build them on purpose.
They Fords are getting a lot. You know what's funny is the old one, but the old 80s, back in the 80s, the old Toyotas.
Oh yeah, that's what I had an 88 Toyota.
And they all rusted in the same exact spot.
Over the wheel wells on the bed.
And so I knew a kid, he cut the bed off and just put 2x6s down.
Yeah,
you know?
wooden bed on that sucker.
Yep. And I put a roll bar at the top of it and everything. It looked kind of cool. He put what he calls in there so he can strap shit down on the flatbed and everything. Well,
yeah, but the price on those new Rangers is ridiculous, though.
He drove that thing. He got 507,000 and something miles out of that fucking truck. One engine.
Yeah, I put over 500,000 on my Toyota. I had over 500,000 miles on it. I sold the damn thing for $500 to a guy who used to live in the same apartment complex as me, the same building.
Wow.
And he drove that thing probably for another 4 or 5 years, easy.
Yeah.
You'd see him going down the road and like that white smoke just rolling out the back of it. So
my aunt gave me a car. She had was it an AMC Concord or some bullshit. And she said, it ain't gonna last long. She said, the tranny's going. She says, reverse is just about gone. I says, well, I'll take it as long as I can go frontwards. I drove that thing for 2 years with no reverse. I had no reverse in the vehicle, and I drove it around for 2 years. Because I was just too lazy to fucking fix it. You'd be surprised how you can go without reverse.
Hey, Mike, you want to unmute Tom? I thought Tom had to unmute himself.
I didn't mute Tom. Why would I unmute him?
Shalice.
Shalice booed it.
I asked, like,
so tell Shalice to unmute him.
I can't. I've been trying for 5 minutes.
Well, try harder. What are you doing muting people?
Can't he just unmute himself?
No, he's on his fucking, what do you call it?
He's saying bye, I guess.
No,
I'm sorry.
Oh. Have a wonderful night.
I thought he was froze up.
I can't unmute him.
No, he has to unmute himself.
I can't.
I didn't
know.
think he knew how to unmute himself. I didn't think.
Is he on a tablet or something?
Yeah.
All he has to do is tap the screen and those options will come up.
Well, I thought he said he was leaving because of the snoring, but he was frozen a position for 5 minutes, so I muted to stop the echoing, and the echoing stopped. But then I saw him moving, and I was like, "Oh no, he's not froze up." And I've been trying to unmute him.
Buick. Oh, I remember Buick. I wish the Buick made a fucking truck.
Right.
Now Big Dog Leather's going too.
Have a good night, Big Dog.
Night, Tim. I didn't know Tom was K-Bar user.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was a bizarre story he told about him getting blocked and stuff all the time and his channel shut down. And then freaking Google, oh, it's because
he couldn't go on a chat he was like banned from chats. He couldn't come on my chat for years.
All because
he got banned.
Bullshit.
Well, he got banned for.
He says now he can't shut it down.
Okay.
There, I'll just get him out of it.
Tell him just cut the cord.
You know how to keep people out, do you?
I'll get him out of it. Watch.
Shalisa.
I'll get him out of it. Tom, can he still hear us?
Of course. You're still in a panel. Sound like a modulator. That's funny how he spelled that.
Modulation or clutch pack?
I know,
You know,
right on here.
It's been a long time since I've seen a car that's a diesel.
Thank goodness, some stinky things.
Do they have cars that are diesel?
They used to.
Oh yeah.
People in California seek them out so they can make them veggie.
I've never seen a diesel car.
My friend
I shouldn't say that.
Diesel Volkswagen Jetta.
The Mercedes, when Mercedes first came out, they were diesel.
Yeah, a lot of them still are.
I had a few cousins.
Today
you need all the DEF for them and everything. It's a pain in the nuts.
Yeah, my friend, she's it's actually my friend's daughter, but she's probably in her mid-20s now, I think. She has a little Volkswagen Jetta, and it's a diesel. And she pulled up to the pump, started pumping diesel in the car, and the gas station attendant comes running out. And he's like, no. She's like, what? He's like, you're pumping diesel in your car. And she's like, I know, it's a diesel. Oh, okay.
Never mind.
At least he was, at least.
Yeah, but all you got to do is siphon it out. I mean.
That's funny. Way back when there was a TV show called The Amazing Race. And it was like almost every season, one of those people would jump into the car that they was part of the race, and then would go to the gas station and put diesel. There was always a season. There was always someone who put diesel in one of the unleaded fuel.
They pulled up to the wrong pump, eh?
They were going in different countries or something. I don't know what it was, but
it's why that's why it's a different color handle and everything. People are dumb.
When
most people don't even notice that.
I used to help this guy out. He used to sell. I worked for this company. We used to sell satellite dishes, like the old ones, the big ones, like the big 10-foot, 8-foot, 6-foot dishes.
Yeah.
And I helped install those. And this guy that did it, that was like their main installer, he ran his own company, like on weekends, where he would like buy used satellite dishes and put them in people's yards and stuff like that. And I started working for him for like cash under the table on the weekends, helping him put satellite dishes in. And one Saturday, I get to his house and we jump into he got this old, like probably late 70s, early 80s, white, Chevy work van, like the ones that all the kidnappers drive with no windows in it and shit.
Stevie, like Steve's.
Thanks.
And he pulls up, man. I mean, we're sitting there talking and stuff, and he pulls into the gas station. He pulls up and he goes, "Hey, you fill it up. I'll go inside and I'll pay. He's like, you want anything to drink?" And I said, yeah. Back then I drank a lot of Mountain Dew. I said, give me a Mountain Dew. He's like, you want beef jerky or something? I'm like, sure, beef jerky, Mountain Dew. That, breakfast of champions, whatever.
Right.
So I just grabbed the pump and start pumping. I wasn't really paying attention, but when I hung the handle back up, I looked and it was like $60. He came out and he was like, "What the hell, man?" He was like, that cost me like, that was like $60, $70 in gas. And I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. That's the only pump that you put, it was a pump all by itself. It was that Cam 2 racing gasoline.
Holy shit.
That shit was a lot expensive compared to, normal gas back then. And, I mean, it didn't do that. That van ran like a screaming demon for about 3 days.
I bet you cleaned up them pistons.
Yeah, I bet it did. But he's like, man, it was funny just seeing the look on his face when he came out. Like, damn, man, that was expensive gas. And then wasn't my fault. He's the one that pulled up to the pump.
The purple
we, had,
stuff, right?
we had a guy at work that put regular in a fucking diesel. And I pull in behind him and I go, hey. He goes, yeah, I know. I goes, just don't turn it over. Whatever you do, don't turn it over. And he's, yeah, but how am I going to? I says, I'll push you out of here. Just put it in neutral. We put it in neutral. I get in my truck. I push him out. I goes, go tell the banana head. This is that ride, a truck and rental, right?
Wow.
I go tell one of those banana heads that will get a siphoner. So the kid come out and he goes, what's a siphoner? I says, you fucking kidding me? I go back inside. Tell a mechanic you need a siphoner. So the kid come out. He brings it out. I go, get it right. Get it all out. Get it all. Right down it. So you can hear ding, ding, ding inside the tank. They got it all out. I can now feel it. And it was fine. It sputtered for a minute and then it was fine.
Yeah,
I figured that was just what was in the line,
Buddy of mine put about a half a tank of diesel on top of a half a tank of fuel and didn't even realize it. Started up the car and he pulled in my driveway. I said, man, your car's smoking off a lot and it smells like a fuel oil furnace. He's like, fuck, I bet I put diesel in it. He just kept running it and sputtering it till it got, kept adding gas to it.
I ran out of oil one night at my house, and I couldn't get any oil till the morning, and I said, fuck that. So I went to the fucking all-night fucking 24-hour fucking gas station, and I got like 10 gallons of fucking diesel, and I put that in there.
Yep.
Fucker wasn't going to freeze the rest of the night.
Same crap. It's not quite as clean.
The fucking heating guy got there in the morning, and I said to him, I said, listen, I put 10 gallons of fucking diesel fuel in that thing. That's all right. You did what you did. I mean, you do what you do, and
Yep.
It's
We had gas stations that used to sell heating fuel back in the day. Up in the country.
So what?
Gas stations used to sell heating fuel.
Fuel?
Yeah.
Oh, fuel.
Years and years ago.
When I grew up, we had a fuel oil furnace.
Years ago. We have one now, but you can't get it on site. Half his oil has it. It's just not on site. You know what I'm saying?
When my mom bought her house, our house, mom and dad's house, when they first bought it in the early 80s, it had fuel oil furnace.
Yeah,
fuel oil is a great heat source. It works good. I mean, heat's amazing. But man, it's so dirty. I remember every spring we used to have to wipe our walls down.
Yeah.
Like soot off the walls.
And it always smells funky that first time that heater comes on.
Oh, the first time you fire it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when you run out of fuel oil, like in the middle of winter, you don't really, you run out. You start smelling that smell and you're like, oh shit, we're going to freeze tonight.
I woke up the other night, 3 o'clock in the morning, to take a leak. It was fucking cold. So I'm like, oh, and I knew we lost the heat, So I go in, I put a blanket on each one of the kids, and my wife's like, what are you doing? I goes, I think the heat's off. She goes, that fucking thermostat? She says, I goes, hey, they wouldn't let me put the one I wanted to put in there. I said, so I said, I'll call her before I leave for work. So I called my landlord and I says, I'm glad that you're awake. She goes, I told you I'm awake. I get up at 4:30 every morning as well. She says, what's up? I goes, I don't have any heat. She said, all right, hang up. I'll call him right now. Before I went to work, the guy was there fucking putting a new thermostat in my fucking house.
Wow, cool.
I get home, it's fucking 90. I come home, right? I have the Carhartt bibs, just the bottom half. When I worked the dock at FedEx, you know?
Yeah.
And so I left there. I was just too lazy to take them off, so I still got them on, right? And I got a big heavy sweatshirt like this one on. And as I'll sit here and eat my dinner and then I'll go and take a shower. Out like a light I go, right? I wake up, I'm fucking dying. It's like 100 in my house, right? I'm like, what the fuck? My wife comes out, she goes, you're an idiot. I'm like, thanks. And so now it's like, you know, so friggin' hot. And I'm like, what the hell? I don't get it. I go from freezing my ass off to, but fucking jump in the shower and go to bed. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. I'll be up in 4 hours. But yeah, all because of a fucking thermostat. That's all it was. You know, Guns gonna leave too. So I'm down to 2 Michiganders now.
She hasn't talked in a while.
Guns Girl's gone and fucking Gunpowder Beauty, I think. I haven't seen
Oh, by the way, Mike, it was Gunpowder Beauty that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I seen it.
I'm friends with Gunpowder Beauty.
Usually, Gun Girl lets us know when she's going to hop in the hot shower.
You're right. And also, Regulator 308 is a Michigander, Mike.
Huh?
Regulator 308 is a Michigander.
Oh, that's all right. I like him.
He lives right up the road from the gun store I went to buy the parts for my AR, because when I showed the box of bullets on my video, he goes, I live right up the street from that store.
Gunpowder Beauty and Guns Girl. I'm here. Now there's a pit at a beautiful house.
Oh, Lord.
Right?
She had to go knock her kid out. They woke up. I added that part. I mean, how else you get a kid back to sleep that quick? Mallet.
4 doses of melatonin.
Right. Shot of whiskey.
No, I'd have an allergic reaction. Give him a Benadryl.
You know,
that don't work on me. I get all hyper on Benadryl.
Yes. My kids are like that.
My mom gets hyper on Valium.
Yeah, see, I knew Regulars. No, Regulars Kentucky. Steven.
Regulator's the one that used to work in Michigan, right?
His friend lives in Michigan.
Well, it must have. I'll have to go look the video and see who commented.
Good. Now I'm gonna shit all over Michigan, except for Guns Girl and Gunpowder Beauty area. Everybody else's area, and you know, because I have no more Southerners to make fun of.
Oh, and she uses the pillow over their face till they pass out. Yeah, that works too. But boy, your timing's got to be right on.
Right.
You know,
gotta make sure you give them just enough air to fall asleep, but not, you know.
Yeah, 30 or 40 minutes too long. They won't wake up.
My kids had this bad hat. Well, my kids recently, this is like within the 2 weeks probably, they've got this bad habit of coming home from school, and I work a lot of nights, so I'm usually sleeping, and my wife doesn't get home till 6 o'clock. So what they'll do is they'll come in my room and just check in with me. Hey, Dad, we're home, you know. And I'm like, cool, you know. So normally they used to just jump on the Xbox, you know, maybe fix some pizza rolls, something like that. Tide them over till dinner time. Now they got in this habit of coming home, checking in with me. As soon as I say, okay, I'm glad, you know, you're home, they go and like want to sleep on the couch, and the other one go into like the other room where they have a TV and sleep on the couch in there. We got 2 rooms that have TVs in them. So they'll each go to a room and have TVs, and they'll fall asleep on the couches. And then they'll end up, you try to wake them up for dinner, man, you won't get their ass up. And then they wake up at like 7 o'clock. Right. And they're all like ready to go like a new day. And I'm like, no, it's, you know, 10 o'clock it's coming, and they're all like, blah, 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 like bedtime. You know, they're like, bye. I can't sleep. That's because you came home and slept for 4 hours. That's why.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I think Mikey was were you on the chat that night when I was, when I worked at the refinery? And
yeah,
my, my oldest boy, I had to call my wife because my oldest boy, he commented on the side chat at like 2 a.m. in the chat that me and Mike were on.
Oh,
yeah.
I said, hold up a minute, because I called my wife. I said, you might want to go in the bedroom and take the old, you know, tablets away from the kids, because they're up and they're watching a chat that I'm on.
I'm so glad kids don't think correctly yet, because they don't. I mean,
Right.
there's so much stuff they get themselves caught on.
My 12-year-old, my wife will say, you didn't smoke down in the basement last night, did you? I'm like, no. Because, you know, you got to give her something to bitch about anyway, because she ain't happy though she's bitching, you know. So I'm like, no, I didn't smoke. And my 12-year-old over here were asking me whatever. You should go on her phone. She'll go to YouTube. She'll come upstairs and she'll show my wife. Yeah, see, Mommy, he was smoking.
Oh.
I was okay, rat. She goes, what? I said, you're a rat. Want some cheese, rat?
Yeah.
And I'm not a rat, Daddy. Yeah, you did. You ratted me out. I was helping Mommy. It don't matter. You ratted me out.
Yep.
I'll never forget that live stream, Insight Freedom. When his kids were playing on his phone and they went live and they're showing him, I don't know where they were at. They were all dressed fancy. There was a bar and the whole family was there.
That's funny.
Mario, what's happening? Good to see you.
Mario Wilson, what's happening?
Oh, right on, Gunpowder Beauty.
Yeah,
I dropped the link in the side chat there. I mean, it's basically for Gunpowder. Just it's a funny fake commercial thing, but anybody can watch it.
Right. Shalisa Prepping said that was his wedding.
That was his wedding? Whose wedding?
What wedding?
White wedding. Insight Freedom.
That was Insight's wedding?
Yeah, that's what Prepping says.
Oh, that's funny.
In the yellow shirt.
Yeah, the kids, they get.
I don't remember seeing the bride.
It's so different today because, like, damn, when I was a kid, I wasn't even, I don't know. These kids, like, argue back. I'm like, hello, what? Come here. He recently got remarried. That's what Brevin said. Apparently. See, now, God bless him for being able to do that. Let me tell you how bad. Let me explain to you something, Mike. At least she hasn't asked, who is this guns person? No shit, right? My wife, I'll tell you a little funny story there, Jay Watt. My wife did ask me one night. She goes, so, I go, what? She goes, you got any new people in the chat? I go, what do you mean? This is a while back, obviously. And she goes, I go, what do you mean? She goes, so who's Guns Girl? And I went, oh, yeah, that's Guns Girl.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's Guns Girl.
I go, she lives out near Stevie. And she goes, Stevie. I go, Stevie, you know? And she goes, oh, throwing the van down by the river? I went, yes.
So I got one even better, Mike. Because you know how you get connected on YouTube and then Google Plus and then, you know, Facebook is like, you know, almost a lot of people connect on Facebook too if they're YouTubers.
Yep.
So my wife goes, we're sitting on the couch and she's scrolling through her phone. And she looks at me and she goes, hey. And I'm like, hey. And she goes, who's Julia Steele? And I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, well, you're friends with her and you liked her photo. And I'm like, oh, okay. Let me see who Julia Steele is. Do you guys know who Julia Steele is?
Oh.
No, she was in the gun community for a while. She came after, remember Krista Blade?
Yes.
So it was one of those mad bad voodoo girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't pan out well for me on that one. Because she's not just a gun girl on YouTube. She does other things, and she has Patreon accounts and stuff like that. So, yeah.
What kind? What? Like on? I said on YouTube. And she goes, oh. So I go on the chat, and she's like, I sang on Girls Are Right Back. And my wife goes, Girls? I goes, yeah. I goes, I'm on with Michelle and Dish. She goes, what's the name of this chat? I goes, Jamie Time. She goes, let me get this straight. You're on a chat with two women called Jamie Time. Let me tell you the fucking shit I got fucking.
Yeah, just because of the name of it. Yeah.
Oh.
I never understood that. No one was ever in their jammies.
I know, right? Nobody's ever in their jammies here. What's her name? Goes naked all the time.
What'd you just say?
Who do I sing to? Mike, ask Ohio.
Man.
Oh, Nikki 7.
Mike, ask Ohio about Nikki 7.
That's another one that gets you in trouble.
Who do? Oh, Amanda's the only one I sing to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yep, Amanda's the only one.
And
because Guns Girl cheats on me with P2E, so I can't really say
big
that
time.
right now. So.
Yeah, I think Jay Watt. There was Krista. Then there was Nikki 7, Cambria. Then Julia. There was a few more on there too. That dude had a pretty good scheme going with these gun bunnies.
Gun bunnies.
That's pretty much what they were. He used you know, girls in bikinis and stuff on his gun channel to get views and stuff.
I'm trying to think of the people that were from the South. She had black hair. She used to be on a chat with Jen and who else? A bunch of other people. You know the person if I said her name. Her and her husband.
The one that always pronounced Mosin Nagant as Mosin Nagant.
I think so. Was she short and had black hair?
Yeah. She worked at like a warehouse or something. She worked at a tire place, like a tire warehouse. And her and her husband used to go to like flea markets and stuff all the time.
That's good to know, Guns Girl.
Ooh, infamous Nikki 7 nude
yoga video.
Tactical Lola. What's up, Johnny?
Tactical Lola, that's it.
What's up, Johnny? Dave's Pacific Northwest Sasquatch Research. We seen any squatches around or what?
Hey, Johnny.
I love his videos though, man.
Yeah. Oh, I think Guns Girl's mad at me. I asked her if she had another. She said she had another room, and I said that's good to know. She hasn't answered me back. I think that's because I picked on P2E. She gets mad when I pick on P2E.
Evening, John.
I mean, do you remember Bunny Hunter? Remember that one?
No, I'm doing all right, Dave. Yourself? No, I don't remember too many girls.
Oh man, there was
I really don't.
girls that,
Just a handful that came into my circles. You know what I'm saying?
is Tactical Lola even around anymore?
Well, of course I'm gonna Guns Girl. I just want to know who's gonna stay in the guest room, sweetie. Where else would I stay? Come on now.
I have to go look that up.
So you got those two that were on Saturday, and then you got who's the one that used to be on Jamie Time originally?
Tactical Lola.
Ohio. Who was the original girl on Jamie Time?
Who was the original girl on Jamie Time?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like Michelle?
Right before T.I. went on, there used to be a chick on there.
There was
doing all right, Dave.
Michelle?
Doing all right. They're a pain in my ass, but they're all right.
Michelle Dish, Jen, Tactical Lola, and then half.
Maybe it was Lola. It was Lola.
Yeah.
Hey, Preppin, I'm blocking the shit out of you right now. You're done. Goodbye. Maybe you didn't hear what she said, Preppin. I got the main bed with me, you fucking Todd.
Oh,
There was Zombies Are Us. Zombies Are Us
Boom.
used to be on.
You know what?
The white.
Go ahead, talk now, bitch. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead, bitch. Come on, talk. You got nothing to say, do you?
What'd you do? Time somebody out?
Yeah, Preppin.
What'd he say?
Gotta put him up his shit. Ohio, have you watched any of Lamb Dog 76's YouTube memory videos?
No. Lamb Dog 76s. No.
Fuck, Jay Watt's old too, huh?
Jay Watt, throw a link in there, man.
He won't come on.
You got to
So
rent.
what-
But no, I'm saying he can link that Lamb Dog 76 YouTube memory.
He's pussified.
He can link it in the.
I know, but I'm trying to get him on a chat, and he won't come on chats anymore.
I'm not talking about coming on a chat. I'm just talking about dropping the link.
I am. So shut up, dang. That was back when Michelle.
This is half my chat, damn it.
Right on, Dave's. Dang, that was back when Michelle, Jen, Dish, and right. I forget what the other chick was. Tactical Lola, Dave.
Yeah, Tactical Lola, and then like I said, half the wife of Zombies R Us used to come on there too.
Yeah. Oh my God, I was in Maine today, right? And I had these pair of gloves. They were cheap as cheap could be. They're like $7 with the rubber on the outside, cloth on the top. But they were insulated, right, on the inside. They kept all winter long. They've been keeping my hands nice and toasty, right? A little cheap little pair of gloves. And I thought I bought them in an Irving station. So I'm looking. And what do you think I saw on the fucking shelf as I was looking for gloves?
Beaver mist.
Potted meat. Dish, Guns Girl, you know what? I meant to tell everybody this and I forgot. So Dish moved, her and her mom moved, and she's having an issue right now with her internet, and AT&T's giving her the fucking runaround. But she's in the process of fixing all that, and once she does, she'll come on. She said, because what happens is when she come on the chats, it buffers like a son of a bitch, and she can't stay. So
How is it AT&T can still exist?
I don't know. AT&T used to be in my neck of the woods. We're the one for you, New England, New England. See, now I should have said that for Frankie. He'd be the only one that would understand that jingle.
Here it was Michigan Bell.
There used to be New England Telephone on this over here.
Yeah, Ohio Bell and then Ameritech.
And for a while it was SBC.
Guns Girl, anything for you.
Oh, foot cramp. Oh. Shoot me.
So, is there one video about this, or just a bunch of videos of different ones? Oh, he's talking about the Great Troll War.
Oh, Bird Dog? No, not Bird Dog. We know, everybody knows who Bird Dog was.
I have to subscribe to this guy.
I miss Bird Dog too, though. I wish she'd come back. She was an absolute doll.
Right.
Thanks, Jay Watt.
Absolute doll. Look at the video, titties. Titles. I thought it said titties. I got titties on my mind, sorry. What are you typing, Ohio? I can hear you typing away.
I'm not typing at all, man.
Read the comments, too. Fucking
Yeah.
Jay Watt, he's like, I
But
just
he's got a
subbed you in.
shitload of videos, so that's going to be. I have to sit there and do that some other time.
Who?
Well, you should be able to just type it into the search box.
Who has a shitload of videos?
This Lamb Dog 76.
Oh, I don't know who Lamb Dog 76 is.
Jay Watt shared the link.
Be careful. Listen to me. Rule number one. Jay Watt shares a link. Be careful.
I asked him to, and it says YouTube user Lamb Dog 76 right
I'm
on
just
it.
telling him. Don't get so fucking violent.
All right. I mean, I figured you. I know what it is. I've got you.
Fucking time you out too.
I've got you spooked over Tub Girl. I remember.
I will fucking time you out too.
You can't time me out. I got a wrench. You can
Okay,
take my
I'll
wrench.
take your wrench away, then I'll time you out. And yes, I can, because P2E has a wrench. I just timed his ass out.
Oh, can you?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Andrew Hondo. Bruce Lee versus Chuck Norris. I'll take Chuck Norris.
Sure got quiet quick.
So funny. What are you people laughing about? She's not going to tell me. Sorry.
You guys, I ended up just muting him. And he got real quiet. Well, go ahead, kick me off or something. I can't remember. You're like, you got a wrench. And I muted him.
Who did you mute?
Ohio.
Okay. Oh, you're going to start the war with the wrong person, Shalise. She fucking muted me. I'm sitting here yelling at you.
HRM says, hey, HRM says, anyone bother with the John Wick 3 trailer?
No, but I want to see those movies.
I've
Seen some of the other trailers.
Oh, really, Guns Girl? Guns Girl, don't make me tap you out, too. I will put you in a timeout just as easy.
Yeah, don't be tapping.
Well, I mean, I'll tap her, but I mean, I'll put her in timeout first. You know what I'm saying?
He snuck in. Shh.
Yeah, don't say shush to me, fucking P2E. You're lucky I let you back in. Stevie, regulator sent you an email. Try to answer this one within the first fucking 3 months so that you get it, okay?
I will. Damn it.
And by the way, did you see what regulator wrote? Born and bred in Kentucky.
Yes, I seen that.
Okay, just checking. Absolutely, Guns Girl.
Oh.
Absolutely. Wow, just look at the video titles. Maybe you recognize some of the channels.
Well, at least it didn't take me 5 minutes to realize it.
Right.
If you do, you might find them interesting. Maybe not.
As soon as I did it, yeah, you've seen it in the corner. I seen you look at it. And
Prepping, don't start. I'm telling you. We're gonna have to meet in that. We'll have to have a meeting after to see if we want to keep prepping around.
see, back in the day, remember that, Mike, where you could mute somebody and it didn't tell you up in the corner that you got muted?
You're just talking away and nothing's coming out.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times.
And that's why we learn and we fix it and make it better.
Should have been on the chat tonight that I muted Michelle. Oh my God, that was a fucking riot. She was, and I go, you ever have one of those nights you just don't want to hear it? And I just went.
Some people make it too fun.
Boop. She was going on and on and on, and then she saw it.
I think my best move is when you did that rant on the dislike button, and I disliked it while you were.
Yes. I think I left it on there too. It's on there. And but you commented and you told me you were going to do it. See, that was okay.
Yeah.
So see, you did listen and you did watch. You're not like these fucking cowards around here. Guns Girl has plenty of content, Dave.
Anyway, I was on Tactical Lola's channel.
Yeah, what's she up to?
She did a video 3 weeks ago. It says my last video for now. I don't know what she's saying, but she.
I thought she was.
She
gone.
definitely has lost some weight, changed. Looks like she's got some more tattoos.
Dude, it's been 6 years.
Has it really? Oh my god!
Yeah.
We'll go to her videos and see. Like, okay, she did a video 3 weeks ago, one 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 6 months ago. So she was pretty active in the past year.
Yeah. What about what's her face? The one that got naked on Jack's chat.
Who was that?
Remember that? I forget her name. I wish Dish was here. She'd tell me what the name is. Oh, there you go, right here. Hey, Gear Griden. Who got naked on Jack's chat? Mike, I love sitting with your chats. You have always had beautiful peeps on there. Awesome, real peeps. Thanks, brother. Yeah, I try to, I think we have a good thing going. Good night. All right. Good night, Regulator. Good seeing you. Hey, Regulator, email me, mdelucia67@gmail, if he doesn't email you back within like a fucking hour or something, all right?
Yeah.
And then I'll jump all over his shit. All right?
Thanks, Regulator.
Yeah, Mike, that was a dude, and he didn't even he just took his shirt off is all he did.
What?
On Jack's chat.
No. Jack had to take the chat down. Good night, Dave. Good seeing you, brother. Where is, when I'm on the chat from my phone, I can see the thumbs. No, you can't see the thumbs down when you're on the chat. Yes, you can. When you're on your phone, hit the arrow. Okay, for the comments, it'll say live chat or whatever, or chat or whatever. Hit that, and then you can see all the. Where is Gear Griden? Gear Griden, you still here?
Yeah, he said which time?
Which time?
Gear, the heavy girl. What is the fuck is her name? Remember her and Michelle battled for a while.
She had a battle with Michelle?
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't say
She
the
got in a
name.
battle with Michelle.
And she started her own
Right.
chat and stuff.
Oh, Sandra?
Sandra, thank you. She got naked on Jack's chat one night.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
Right.
She had a sister that did YouTube videos too, and she used to like jump on the chats, and she'd like breastfeed right there.
No, wasn't her sister from my area?
Yeah, I think so. Or
She's
like
from New
Maine,
Hampshire, right?
New Hampshire or Maine.
Yeah, wasn't she married to Gunnut?
Yeah, it was Gunnut, and oh, the other one. She had something to do with Doctor Who, wasn't it? TARDIS, TARDIS or something.
Dude, I couldn't keep up with the fucking YouTube love relationships. It's just you know.
Sandy, what was that? Sandra, her channel was Sandy something.
I don't know. Thanks, HRM. Yeah, but there's been a couple of people that that's about it. So
it was Sandra B.
Sandra B. Right.
I don't think she has a channel anymore.
When all that shit went down with her and Michelle, she texted me, you know, what do you call it there, on Google.
Oh wait, hang on.
On the Hangouts. You're welcome, sweetheart. She writes this big, huge, long fucking letter to me. What the fuck do I care?
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, but it's like she actually thought like I was. I'm like, well, I don't give a fuck, because I think she wanted me to say something, to Michelle. You know? Nobody ever. I don't. That's the other thing that bothered me. How come nobody ever like stood up to her?
Who?
Michelle.
Oh, you mean like some guy who starts his own chat on Saturday night?
That's not standing up to her. I mean, I did it on her own chat. Did I just hear somebody racking a fucking bullet?
Yep.
Yeah, that.
I love
Oh
that.
my gosh. Yeah, I found her channel.
Who? Sandra's?
Yeah. I'm still subscribed to her.
Are you really?
Yeah. But I mean, she hasn't put anything out, and it's been a year. 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of that since I seen her.
her videos go 1 year, 2 years, and then it goes to 4 years. And then it goes to 4 years. So it's been 4 years since she's really put anything on here.
Good night, Shalisa.
She's got a bunch of the chats up that we used to. Oh my gosh, I forgot about him.
Oh.
Do you remember Camo Million?
Yes. He changed his name though, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
He was a hiker.
Yeah. So there's a chat with Camo Million and Biddy Boo.
Yeah, but wasn't he banging somebody from YouTube? I think he was. I think he was banging somebody from YouTube.
I thought it was Sandy.
Oh, please, child. No. Oh, my God. No. Please tell me that ain't right.
Then there's Judy. Judy was her sister.
Listen. No, Kim, no. Chameleon there, I think he was banging somebody. I don't think he was banging her. That's just, I think I'd rather bang Rosie. It's your boy, Camo Million.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
I think that was the demise of my. Oh hell, there's Mike. Oh God.
Betty Boo relation. Betty, he was banging Betty Boo? No.
Oh, her Betty Boo's daughter. He used to go out. He was stayed with Betty Boo for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Jay Watt, I just got done explaining to you about this. If you were here and paying attention. Jay Watt, when are we going to have another fucking Saturday chat, private chat for like, you know, hours on end? I miss Dave and that whole crowd. I haven't seen none of them in fucking forever.
Do you remember the guy that used to do like all the bushcraft stuff? His name was Mike.
Mike.
He had long hair. I'm friends with him on Facebook still.
Mike?
Yeah.
Nope.
Let's see if I can find. Me and him used to do a lot of chats. Just sit there and talk about fucking outdoors and shit. Hunting. He did a lot of hunting and stuff.
You're an asshole, Jay Watt. I tell you, you can come on all the time, bro. You know that.
Holy crap. Speaking
GI
of the devil,
Customs.
hey, GI, what's up?
What's up, Georgie? Good to see you.
That kind of don't fit him, does it? Speaking of the devil.
What devil?
Right?
Stores near me ain't got my size. I'm dropping pounds fast. Oh, good for you. Enough to fit a larger or smaller.
Yeah, but the bigger and baggier, the quicker it's on and off.
And warmer.
Yeah. More room you got, less clothes you got on. Go commando, like I said. Snowsuit, commando. Highly recommended.
Snow Bunny. Why don't I remember? I used to watch bushcraft channels all the time. I don't remember anybody with long hair.
Hang on.
Now I need a cigarette.
It's Mike King.
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell.
What about your guy with the long hair, Shalisa, that you like?
The only guy with long hair I know is fucking Eddie.
From up in Alaska or something?
Oh, that ain't Lonnie. That's Lonnie. Right? Shalisa?
There's Lonnie from Far North Bushcraft.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Only people I know up in Alaska is Robert, AK Driller.
That's awesome Gunpowder Beauty, by the way. Go ahead.
It might be Lonnie. He's got the big gray beard and the long gray hair.
Oregon Mike? I think I'm...
wife.
Yeah.
I thought Oregon Mike had short hair.
Hey, Mike.
I'm sorry. What?
There's a
I'm listening.
link in the internal.
Facebook?
I thought Oregon...
Yeah, it's a Facebook, so if you...
Oh, don't kick me out. Am I still there?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was. Oh gosh,
I
his
don't
wife
see him.
is a Native American.
To see what he shares with friends, send him a... No, I'm not friends with him, so I can't see a picture of him.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay.
Nope.
Here's asking, does anybody remember Bullfrog?
Nope.
Oh yeah, bull farm prepping. Is that who you're talking about?
Oh wait, is hey Jay Watt, is Oregon Mike the same as Central Oregon? Yada yada yada.
Gear. My moves.
I'm trying to think if it's bulldog prepping, if it's what Gear's talking about. Little redheaded kid.
You know who I miss is a little kid that was a fishing. Remember the fishing kid who was a little kid? He used to come in the chats and we couldn't let him in.
Little blonde haired kid.
Was he blonde? Fisherman Mike, was that his name? Fisherman something. Dave Charon put a fucking video out. Darren, rather. Darren Charon.
Darren Sharon?
Yeah.
He's a cool dude. Did I just get a Christmas card from him?
Yeah, there's
it's the other kid I
so
was
many
thinking about.
YouTubers that like come and
There's
go.
two
Man.
Darrens I'm sub to. Darren Sharon's one, and then there's another one from my area.
Oh, this is from Newfoundland.
Steve, is that your new one?
Yeah.
Hold that bad boy up.
Oh,
Sounds
you haven't seen it yet?
All right, hang on. I'll click on you in a minute. Gunpowder, that sounds cool. You triple X.
I'm always
that?
clicking on him.
Oh, you thinking
You
about
haven't
triple
got
X?
your AT
Stevie, hang on a minute.
have you?
He
All
can
right, go
show
ahead,
it
Steve.
again.
And again, that big giant fat handrail's getting changed out
Why?
because it's big giant fat and hard to hang on to.
Why's that? What do you got? Little girly hands like me?
Yeah, well, no, but it's real sharp. I don't like the rails.
So wear gloves.
No, you buy those little rubber things that go over them.
And that makes it fatter. But I got a killer one coming that Ebomi's giving me.
Have you shot that fucking thing yet?
Yeah. Put 20 rounds through it so far.
How come,
Flawless.
how come you haven't done a video on it, you jerk?
Wait,
I haven't bought much.
No, you haven't. Because I haven't got nothing in my feed.
Channel, Mike.
What
I haven't
color
got nothing in my feed yet.
Jesus.
Well, your feed's broke.
You gonna blame it on Google?
I
No.
did
Blame what on Google?
Yeah, he did a video on it. He just put a video out like yesterday or day before on it, I think.
Oh, was it?
What
I'll have to
caliber?
go back.
Sunday night I put out a video.
I'll go back and look because usually I get your stuff in my feed.
Right. Well, good old Google and YouTube.
Is that what caliber is that?
7.62 by 39.
Why is the mag so short?
Oh, that's all they had available.
Oh,
The mags are kind of hard to find, and when you find them, they're sold out all the time.
Come to fucking Massachusetts. It's plenty for sale.
Yeah, right. Wink, wink. Come and look in my trunk. Yeah, this is a little 2010 rounder.
That's all I can have in Oz is 10.
Right.
He loved knives. Road has a hot woman. Hello. Okay, there was a guy called the Wheel Gun Guy, and his wife or girlfriend used to be on his videos, and everybody would watch his shit just to see her. Like she'd be in the background and shit, or do live chats.
Yeah, but that's not. There's a couple of channels that are like that, right?
Well, I mean, he didn't use her for that. It was just that when he would do chats, she was there.
They get this one chick, right? And she's smoking hot. And what is the channel name?
Wow.
And she's got kids, older kids, like, in their 20s or whatever. And, she dresses like a fucking hoe. And
there's Banshee Moon.
Well, yeah, Banshee Moon. That's just, But I was watching one couple. They had they were just fucking around with a thing. And anyway, I think it was I know they shot it in a 55-gallon barrel of water, a trash barrel, a 50-gallon trash barrel full of water. But I don't know if it was was it a shotgun or was it a Smith & Wesson 500? Anyways, they shot it into the barrel of water and it came up like a fucking volcano. Thanks, Andrew.
Mike had a thing for Erica, Corey and Erica.
Hey, Ohio. Take away my fucking thumbs down before I kill you.
I didn't do your thumbs down.
Yes, you did. Knock it off. Take them away.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You got 21 thumbs down.
Yeah, I know. You did it last week too. Put them up. Come on.
I didn't touch your. I haven't.
Yeah. I don't believe you. What did you just say about what? Who did I like?
Corey and Erica. You liked Erica?
Corey and who?
That's is that the one
Erica?
that had a really nice gravel shooting range right in her backyard with all
Aren't they
the
divorced?
steel targets?
Aren't they divorced?
I don't know.
One
He's the
couple
one that
got
lied about.
divorced.
He's the one that had stolen valor. He lied about being in the army and shit.
One couple got divorced. Banshee Moon, is that the biker chick?
Banshee Moon does videos, and then her husband does the same exact videos and releases on his channel as Exo Man or something like that.
Yep.
All right,
And
but Banshee
Farm
Moon,
Girl.
she's a long brunette.
Yeah. Super muscles, fake boobs,
Yeah. Did they ever finish the
barely
Did they ever
wear
finish
any
the-
clothes.
Did they ever finish the bug out shelter?
I've never seen nothing about a bug out shelter on their channel.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're thinking of
They were building a bug out shelter.
you're thinking
not
of
a
Baby
shelter,
Blue
like
on the Town or whatever.
Yeah. Did they ever finish it?
I don't know. Never watched her shit. I mean, she had a sister. Her and her sister used to do videos too. They were always in bikinis. Yeah, she was shooting a 500 Magnum. Yeah.
Yes.
Gunpowder Beauty's asking Erica with big tits.
I don't know if she had big tits or not. I never watched her channel because they were Corey and Erica. It was called Range Time with Corey and Erica.
Who's the one from Louisiana?
I think so. They had their own. They had their own fucking like training range where they they were instructors, and he had a web page and all of his credentials were like made up. He wasn't actually a veteran, or he got discharged dishonorable discharge or something like that.
Who's the people from Louisiana?
Jeff and the blonde. They just separated.
Really?
Hey, Jenny Jan, what's up, girl?
Do you know who she's friends with?
Who?
She's friends with the guy, the TV show, the gun show. Now he's a diddler. He's in jail.
Oh, really?
Right. What was the name of that show?
Red Jacket.
Red Jacket Guns.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stephanie.
Son of a gun.
She's real good friends with. She's real good friends with Stephanie.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. And you want to talk about somebody smoking hot? She's smoking hot. Stephanie, her eyes are just. Oh my God.
Who's Stephanie?
From that gun show.
Oh,
His daughter.
His daughter.
The dark-haired girl that married
Yes.
the guy on the show?
Yes.
Yeah.
But they're divorced now too.
Yeah, they both got arrested too, I think.
Here's the one I feel bad for. The one that he quit, the guy on that show, I forget his name. He quit teaching to go work for Red Jacket full time.
Yeah, the red-haired dude.
And
Well, that dude didn't even have an FFL.
no, not the redhead dude. The redhead dude was the guy that quit. Sons of Guns. Thank you, Jay Watt. Anyway, they tried to get the rights to the company, but they couldn't because of the court. The court wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah, the guy that owned the shop never even had a damn FFL. His daughter had one, and then she lost hers, and then the son-in-law had one, and then they had just one of their like right-hand guy, his right-hand guy that wasn't any relation. He had the FFL for the longest time, and he left to start his own shop.
Right.
They they made some good shit though. I'll tell you what, they crossed an AK-47 with a shotgun. I thought that was kind of fucking cool. I thought that was sweet.
It ain't ever been done before. He said that in every fucking show.
Yeah.
Every show. It ain't ever been done before.
Fucking guy had the world by the balls. Here's the other one, right? The other one with the hot-looking wife and daughter. They're not. He's in jail for tax evasion.
Oh, the one out in Colorado.
Yeah.
He's in jail for selling illegal firearms or selling firearms illegally.
I thought it was tax evasion.
No, he sold firearms to federal agents. They might have got him on both.
His head gunsmith, the guy in the back room guy. You know what I'm talking about?
The heavyset guy.
That's one of my friends from high school's dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the main gunsmith at that shop or whatever.
The heavy guy or the older guy?
I think let me see if he's got a picture of him on his page.
They had a real heavy set guy on there. American Guns. Thank you, Jay. Jay Watt knows everything. Jesus.
Yeah, American Guns.
But his wife was smoking hot too. You know what show I like? The one in Alaska. The gun shop in Alaska. With Freddie. And Freddie's a girl.
I think I've only seen that one a couple of times.
Wow.
I do too, Andrew.
What? Blame me for everything?
Wild West, Alaska. He is. He thumbs down my chat all the time.
Yeah, he doesn't have any. I don't think he has any pictures of his dad on here.
Holy crap, 21 thumbs down.
Yeah, that's Ohio. He'll fix him later.
Means you're popular.
I'll kick his ass if he doesn't.
It's an awful lot of work there, Ohio.
It fucking was not me.
You did like 100 of them last time.
Oh, I thought it was 21 too. The last time I thought it was exactly 21.
It was like 50 in one side and 50 in the other, up and down. Getting late. I think I'm going to head out here pretty soon.
We are all heading out because it's getting late, and I got soccer in the morning. But basketball, excuse me. Basketball in the morning, soccer. Well, soccer might get what do you call it because of the storm.
I got to put a heater core in my Jeep.
Indoor soccer. Yeah, love it. All right, listen, we're going to get out of here. And thanks, everybody, for showing up. Much appreciated. It's good to see everybody. And good night, ladies. The two Michigan sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Mr. Hondo.
G Trapper, good seeing you.
There. Just to show that I am a bully.
But well, Steve, are you doing a chat tomorrow night if you're not snowed in?
If I'm snowed in, that's a better reason to have a chat.
Right.
Yeah.
Listen, check out Stevie's chat tomorrow night around 9:30 or so. See if you put up a chat. And if not, we'll see you all. We shall see you all next week. All right. Peace and enjoy.